What's going on, everyone? Jericho Green here with you again on this lovely, sunshiny, slightly brisk Sunday morning. And I saw a story on Twitter. It didn't say whether it was high school or maybe a junior college or something, but these kids looked like 17 years old, maybe junior, seniors in high school. And it was these two transgender girls. These two fucking dudes who look like girls were doing a track meet, and surprise, surprise, the two transgender girls beat the absolute shit out of the real girls in this race. And it was 100 and 200 meter races, and the top two spots went to the transgender girls, and third place, and who gives a shit after that, went to the actual girls. And you read the title of this article and you're like, well, no shit. You're talking about two kids with equal training in a particular thing, and if it's physical, of course the boy is going to beat the shit out of the girl. Check this out. If you're not sitting down, please do so right now. Boys are bigger, stronger, and faster than girls. I know. Your mind has been fucking blown. Blown. Completely. Especially at that age, when the testosterone is coursing through your fucking not-so-smart body. Now, I remember in high school, we had this dude on our track team. Fast as shit. Name was Willie Jones. That motherfucker sounds fast. Willie Jones. There's some girl in a neighboring town who, she was really fast, like state level competition. This girl was fast as hell. There's no fucking way she would come close to beating Willie Jones on her best day and his worst day. There's no way. There was no comparison. Now, could she beat some kid who sits on the couch and plays Fortnite and World of Warcraft and stuff? Yeah, she'd fuck that kid up. But you're talking about another kid who trains just as hard, if not harder, than she does. Yeah, you're gonna fuck her up. Where does this shit stop? And the article made a good point saying pretty soon girls aren't gonna go out for these sports because they're gonna get tired of going against actual boys and getting their asses kicked. And that's a good point. These girls are gonna get tired for competing for third place because if there's two transgender girls doing the same competition, they're going to get the top two spots, period. So these girls, these actual girls, these born females, are going to be competing for third place. Where does it stop? We're going to start letting dudes in the WNBA? Actually, that'd probably be a good thing. It'd probably make it watchable. WNBA is fucking trash. But what, LeBron's going to retire from the NBA, go to the WNBA, and fucking dominate? He's gonna fucking put all these chicks on the top 10 on ESPN, posterize them as they say. When does this fucking stop, man? This is ridiculous. Boys compete with boys, girls compete with girls. If it's something like, if it's a mental thing, maybe a debate team or something, or even if it's like something like driving, even though Danica Patrick fucking sucks at it. If it's something where there's some level of equality, like you're using a machine or it's your brain, then yeah. But if it's physical, if it's sports, it's a wrap. And it's fucked up to these poor girls. You got not only track and field, you got like wrestling and shit, where these boys who are dressing and living like girls, whatever the fuck, that's even real. Who knows how real this is, but let's, just for the sake of argument, let's say they're really transgender. Then these girls are getting fucked up. Like, it's hard to watch. You watch the videos where, like, let's say a girl fucking slaps a dude or fucking throws a drink in his face and he smacks the shit out of her. To be honest, that shit's funny. You want to start getting physical, you want to come in these deep waters, you better be able to fucking swim. But to see a man fuck a girl up who didn't earn it, that shit is weird, it's fucked up, and hard to watch. So watching a fucking transgender girl wrestle a real girl and fucking pretzel her ass and fucking slam her on the mat, that shit's crazy. Nobody wants to see that. It's unnatural. It feels wrong. You got some transgender MMA fighters. Check that shit out. It's basically a man beating the holy shit out of a woman, period. It's like you're a fly on the wall in a house that has domestic violence in it. That shit is fucked up and it's wrong. I wouldn't want my girl wrestling a teenage boy. It's unnatural. Yeah, it's unfucking natural. Girls are smaller, not as strong. So it's fucked up to put them against someone who's at least twice as strong as they are. How far down Alice in Wonderland's fucking rabbit hole are we gonna go? Where do we put a stop to this fucking blurring the lines, we're all the same, anything you can do, I can do better fucking mindset that we're in, that some members of this country, some members of this world are in? Where does this shit stop? We're going to start putting women on the front lines in combat? You're going to start throwing some women in the NFL? You think these male NFL players are getting CTE? Let some 5'3", 140-pound woman come across the middle. Have a priest on the sidelines because it is fucking over. That woman is going to die on the grass. This is fucking crazy. This stuff needs to stop. Now, girls, if you want to come play against men as a woman, that's your choice. But you notice you don't see that shit. You see it a little bit with the female referees in the NFL, whatever. That's a whole separate video. But, and maybe other sports too, female refs. But you don't see a lot of women trying out for the NFL. You don't see a lot of female girls. Female girls. You don't see a lot of females coming out of college going for the NFL. You don't see a lot of ladies trying to break the glass ceiling and get into professional rugby or the NBA. It's because they can't fucking cut it. Serena Williams, she played a match against a male tennis player. Of course, Serena Williams is number one on earth for female tennis players. Well, she was till that little Japanese girl fucked her up. But she's the greatest female tennis player ever. She played against a dude who was ranked number 200. Not 2, not 20th, not 100th. 200. This dude couldn't carry Roger Federer's jock strap. He beat the brakes off of Serena Williams. That's right, Serena Williams, all cut up, 6-pack, 12-pack, muscles everywhere, Nike commercials up the ass. She got her ass, whooped by the number 200 male ranked tennis player in the world. So what does that tell you? Serena Williams has been training for that sport since she was knee-high to a grasshopper, and the 200th dude in the world fucked her up. Let that sink in. When is this crazy shit gonna stop? Hopefully right now. Speaking of right now, that's when I gotta get up out of here. Now you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they keep making the girls play sports against the boys. Now follow your boy on the Twitter, @Green_Jericho. I'm Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.